Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlil fala hadiya lahu wa asyhadu anna la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarika lahu wa asyhadu anna muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu sallallahu alaihi wa ala alihi wasallam. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani wa yafqahu qawli. Welcome to my channel Q-Sharebd. Q-Sharebd is a channel of sharing knowledge in order to understand Quran. Today we will start our Quranic Sura grammatical analysis, Suratul Fateha. Suratul Fateha we will discuss in two parts. We will cover part 1 today, and part 2 will be discussed in next lesson, inshallah. So Suratul Fateha, this is chapter 1, surah number 1, and total verses is 7, and this is the Makki surah. This is all about Suratul Fateha. And this is the surah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. This is the 7 verses of Suratul Fatiha. Suratul Fatiha, the 7 verses has been divided into 2 sections. Section 1 verses 1, 2, 3 and 4. And section 2 is 5, 6 and 7. Section 1 has been described all about Allah, who is Allah. And section 2 has been described for Allah's servant, the creature, the human being. Now we will discuss about Suratul Fatiha, these 2 words, this sentence, the Suratul Fatiha, how this word has been derived. The Suratul means chapter, and Al-Fatiha means the opening. The Al-Fatiha too has been derived from these 3 root letters, Fata and Ha. The verb is Fataha. Fataha means to open, or he opened. This is the starting verb of this 3 root letter Fataha. Now, if you remember this active participle formula, Fa'ilun. Fa'ilun is the active participle formula. If we replace this Fataha, it will be Fatihun. And meaning of active participle is opening. Fatihun means opening, is a masculine number. And the feminine will be Fatihatun. Fatihatun is the feminine number. Now, this word before was Suratun, and this word was before Al-Fatihatu. But when we want to connect these 2 words, then there will be some changes, right? So the Suratun is the mudaf, the thing possessed, and this word cannot take tanwin. This is also cannot take al. And Al-Fatihatu, this is the mudaf ilahi, the possessor, and possessor must be in genitive case. Now, following this 2 rule, this word cannot take to dhamma, so it will be Suratu, and this word must be Fatha at the last letter, Kasra at the last letter, genitive case. So it will be Al-Fatihati. So this is the actual word, Suratul Fatihati. Suratul Fatihati, the chapter of opening. The chapter of opening, there is a off. If there is a off between 2 nouns, the surah and Fatihatu, the 2 nouns, and there is a off. So to make this off relationship between these 2 words, so there is a mudaf ilahi relationship we have to follow. This has been described in our Idafa lesson number 8. If you want, you can check out this again. This is the Suratul Fatiha explanation, the chapter of opening, or the opening chapter. Now, before going to the main verses of the Suratul Fateha, we need to know this statement, Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, because this is very important to know for us. The Auzu means I seek shelter. How this word has been derived? The three root letter Ain, Waw and Ja. These are the three root letter has been used to make this word Auzu. These three letters, the verb, the past tense verb has been made like Aza. The Aza, the Waw has been converted to a Alif to make the past tense form. The past tense form for weak letter transfer convert to Alif, and for converting present tense this Alif again convert to Wa. This is the rules. So Aaza means he sought shelter, the past tense for he. Now if we can remember this Fa'ala pattern, the past form for he, Fa'ala, the present tense form for he will be either Yaf'alu or Yafilu or Yaf'ulu. For these three root letter, this pattern Yaf'ulu is applicable. Yaf'ulu, now if we replace this three root letter, it will be I'auzu, I'auzu. So here there is some problems. The Waw is taking Dhamma according to this formula, but Waw itself a Dhamma, pronounced as a Dhamma, U. So he doesn't need another Dhamma on top of this. So this Dhamma need to transfer to somewhere else. Here for the ease of pronunciation, this Dhamma will transfer onto this Ain, and this Ain Sukun will transfer to this Waw, and this will be the actual word Ya'uzu, because this is the actual word the Arabian people used, and later on this grammarian has made this formula, but all the spoken word cannot match with the formula. Sometimes some changes is required, because the Arabian people and the word mentioned in the Quran cannot be changed. So formula is not important. Important is the Quran, what Quran is saying. So this is the actual, sometimes that's why sometimes we need to change the formula. So this is the Ya'uzu. So now we can explain this in another way, like a kana verb we conjugated, and the kana for past tense and present tense will be yakunu. So this verb aza is follow this model, kana model, because this is the similar pattern. So if kana is yakunu, then the aza will be ya'uzu, means he sought shelter, and ya'uzu, and for I it will be auzu. This is for he ya'uzu, for I auzu. He seek shelter, and I seek shelter. This way this auzu, this word has been derived, auzu. Now this billahi means in Allah, and this is very simple, Allahu, and if we attach the B it will be billahi, because this is harf of jar. So Dhamma will change to kasra, billahi. The B means in, by or with. So here the B means in Allah. I seek shelter in Allah. Now minash shaitanir rajim. This min plus ashaitanu. Ashaitanu, this word has been derived from this formula. Falanu. Falanu, and this word is shaitanu. This is the formula to derive this noun from this root letter sin, ta, and sin, ya, and ta. Falanu, shaitanu. So this pattern, if you can remember this, that we have discussed in our derived noun and adjective lesson. This formula is used, ashaitanu. So ashaitanu, if we put before this word the mean is a harf of jar, so it will be ashaitani, right? So it will be ashaitani. Now this minash shaitani means from the evil or from the enemy. I seek shelter in Allah from the evil or enemy. Ar-Razim means outcast or refused. Outcast. This is the actual word Razimun. Ar-Razimun, if we add all, it will be Ar-Razimu, right? Now Ar-Razimu is the actual word. Razimu, the outcast. Now the Ar-Razimu becomes Ar-Razimi. Why Ar-Razimi? It is Ar-Razimi. This one is changed because of this particular mean. And why this one is changed? Look, this is the adjective and this is the noun. This adjective, this is the enemy. What type of enemy? The outcast enemy. So outcast is the adjective. The quality of this enemy is outcast, mean refused. So this is the adjective and this is the noun. In Arabic, the adjective and noun must follow agreement. There is agreement between adjective and noun in Arabic. What is the agreement? The noun and adjective must match with number, gender and state. If it is singular noun, then the adjective will be singular. If it is feminine, then adjective will be feminine. If it is zar state, the adjective will be zar state. As it is a shaitani, so it will be ar-razimi instead of ar-razimu. The actual word is ar-razimu, so it will be ar-razimi because it has to follow this noun ash-shaytani. And ash-shaytanu changes to ash-shaytani because of this mean. So auzu billahi minash shaytanir rajim means I seek shelter in Allah from the outcast or refused enemy. This is the actual meaning of this statement auzu billahi minash shaytanir rajim. Now we will discuss the first verse of Suratul Fateha. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. First we will look into these two words. Bismillahi. The Bismillahi is consist of Ismun plus Allahu. The Ismun means name and Allahu means Allah. So the name of Allah. Yeah, the name of Allah. Allah's name or name of Allah. There is a of. If there is a of, means this name belongs to Allah. So there is a of, there is a possessor, mudaf ilahi relation. Like the book of Allah, it will be kitabullahi. This is mudaf ilahi relation. If the Allah is the possessor, it must be in zar, genitive case, and the book is the thing possessed. And the book cannot take tanwin and cannot take al. So kitabun will not be applicable here. So it will be kitabu. And Allahu will not be applicable here. It must be in Allahi. So Kitabullahi, the book of Allah. Similarly, the name of Allah here, it will be Ismullahi. Ismun will not be applicable anymore. It will be Ismu. Allahu will not be applicable anymore. It will be Allahi. So it will be Ismullahi. Now, this is the meaning of the name of Allah. Now, if we put B before this Ismullahi, then B is a harf of jar. So this B will change the Ismu to Ismi. So it will be Bismillahi. So this is the meaning of Bismillahi. Bismillahi means in the name of Allah. Now Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Now the Rahmanir Rahim. This word Rahman has been derived from this three-root letter Ra, Ha and Mim. This means most gracious, Ar-Rahman. And the actual word is Rahmanu. Rahmanu is the actual word. From this three-root letter, following this pattern, Fahlanu. Fahlanu is the noun, derived noun from this three-root letter. Fahlanu. So if we replace these three letters, it will be Rahmanu. So this most of the noun takes two dhamma at the end of the last letter, but this noun will take only one dhamma because this noun follows this pattern. Most of the pattern, the last letter is to Dhamma. Now this Rahim also has been derived from the same three root letter. It means the most merciful. And the actual word is Rahimun. You see, this is the adjective and it is takes to Dhamma. Rahimun. Now these two adjective, Rahman and Rahim, this is the adjective that is describing the noun. What is the noun? Who is the noun? The noun is Allah. So these two adjectives are describing the quality of noun, and noun is here in Allah. So here is the noun Allah, and these are two are the adjective. So we know there is an agreement. This adjective must follow this noun. So if Allahi, so it will be all these two adjective will be similar this Allahi. So it will be Ar-Rahmani and Ar-Rahimi. So this is the meaning, the Rahman. Now the Rahman actual meaning is the quality of gracious or the quality of kindness to all creatures regardless of religious. The Rahman is the quality of kindness of Allah that is applicable for everyone, every human being, every creature in this universe. This quality Allah doesn't care about the religious or anything. Allah is giving this mercy, this kindness to everybody. This is Rahman. And this Rahim means a special merciful, or the special kindness of Allah that is only reserved for the people who believe in Allah. This is the two quality adjective of Allah. So the Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim means in the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Now, if we summarize these two verses, A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim means I seek shelter in Allah from the outcast enemy. And Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, this means in the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. And this verses has another meaning like this: in the name of Allah, the entirely merciful and the especial merciful. The entirely merciful, that has been described already. The entirely merciful means the mercy for entire creature in this universe. And a special merciful is for the people who believe in Allah. So this Rahman is for applicable for internally merciful, Ar-Rahman. And Rahim is for special merciful. So Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim means in the name of Allah, who is the internally merciful and the special merciful. This is the actual meaning of this ayah, first verse of Suratul Fateha. So as today we have to discuss any other things related to this Surah Fateha. So that's why we will not discuss anymore. The next lesson we will cover the remaining part of the Surah, inshallah. So this is the end of our lessons today. Thank you for watching.